3, 2, 1. Yo, what's going on? Much love. Trav here bringing you some Magic the Gathering action. Yet again, welcome in newcomers, welcome in old timers. The goal is to make this entertaining for you, whatever your level of experience. So let me know. I love feedback. The game we're playing is Magic Online, and the deck we're playing is Mono Red Control Goggles, doubling fireballs, card draw, land destruction, something fun. If you want to know exactly how the deck works, go ahead and check out the deck tech video. But in this video, we're going to play some Magic. Just so you know, this deck is not the most competitive thing. It's meant to be fun. If it wins a little bit, then I'm happy. Or if it does cast some spells, I'm happy. Not every deck, for me, has to be really competitive. The reason that I play games is not to win all the time, but to expand my thinking, decision making, and so on, and to live the flavor, be a planeswalker, casting lightning bolts from the sky, and so on. So, hope you found that enjoyable. As we take a break from Dredge here, picked up our fourth loss, and we can't play with Dredge forever. I want to play some other stuff. Hi, good luck. So, that's what we're doing. Notable change, I added in Searing Blaze because I thought it'd be a cool thing to copy. Shout out to my boy Misha Glitter in the Magic Mastermind. He likes this card, or Draconic Roar with Goggles and Standard. By the way, our Mastermind had an insane weekend. We had 5 players make day 2 at GPs, and we had a player win an RPTQ. So if you want to get better faster, you want to be around a team, you should think about applying to join our Mastermind. Mastermind being a collection of brains focused on achieving magic goals. There's a link to that below, but this is not a big ad for that. Just wanted to let you know, and I was excited because we did so well this weekend, and I'm proud. I'm proud of my guys. I'm proud of my guys. Teams work. Meanwhile, the opponent is looking at our hand. Get a good look, Costanza. Meanwhile, as we wait, again, I had an amazing week. TEDx went amazing. It wasn't perfect. Nothing will ever be perfect, but if it's good, it's good. And the make sure to interesting. Do we want to bolt? Yeah, you always want to bolt the bird. Get off. You always want to trade with their thing that does the thing. Yes. Yeah, TEDx went amazing. I've got a video going up soon on my Travis Wu channel about how I prepared for it in detail. The issue is that it's like a 3-hour upload because we have 1 MB up here again, and supposedly in town you can't get any better than that. So it's definitely, this place has its pros and its cons. There's some good, there's some not so good, but whatevs. And yeah, make sure to check out the talk. It was so much fun. You can probably tell. Meanwhile, we're up against INFECT, which is about what we would expect. Kind of expect to get destroyed. Expect to get a little bit messed up. Hope to draw a Molten Rain so that we can blow that shit up, yo. Ink Moth. I don't mind if we get destroyed super fast. It's not all about winning today. Sometimes I like to win. Sometimes I like to swim. Looking looking at my arm, seeing what notes we have here. Really just basking in the glory of the week. It was a good week. Searing Blaze, should we have fetch lands to make it happen? Maybe. Is the opponent going to fuck up horribly? Damn it, why didn't you just play horribly, bro? I really would have appreciated that. Okay, so our hope is that one day we can live to cast Pyromat or Incendiary Command on the Inkmoth Nexus. That is our one day hope. Also from the sideboard, oh, by the way, if you're wondering what this is, if you've never seen it, they're trying to poison us out, cast buffs and temporary buffs and pump spells on their infect creatures and try to give us 10 infect. And we're trying to burn their stuff and blow up their lands. In the next game, we get access to Sudden Shock. Sudden Shock is great because it kills their creature with no chance of response instantaneously. Buff all you want, baby. Sudden Shock is going down. By the way, if you see me like looking out the window, it's because this is my lighting. This is I went to the store and they didn't have any lamps yet, so this is what I'm using for natural lighting. And we're living in a 3 by 3 square foot town, so people that I know walk by frequently. Okay, we need to bluff like we have something very important. Oops, should I have waited till the end step? Lightning bolt. Hey, that's why you bluff like you have something, because now we actually do have something. And if we can survive, we're not that far away from casting Incendiary Command. Going for that Ink Moth. More like Stink Moth Nexus. Although Get to Encampment is really fucking us right now because it comes into play tapped. And we need untapped lands to play our 5. Weird. Why can't you drag cards into play? You can do this though. Bing, bing, bing. One feature I'd like Magic Online to have, which Hearthstone has, and Apple, if you have an Apple computer, you go down to the dock down here and it auto-inflates. On Magic Online, you need to hold down left and right. Hearthstone actually took that from Apple for their hand, and I think it would be cool if Magic Online did it also. Yep. Okay, let's go for it. Should we go for it? Then we'll go Searing Blaze and then Pendlehaven. Wow, the opponent seems like they're goofing up. I'm gonna go for a Bolt on that. We've got the Searing Blaze left that they know about. They definitely should have not done that all at once. They know about the Searing Blaze, so they can make us use it, and then we'll need to top deck a land to... The reason I went for Bolt and not Searing Blaze is because if the opponent does not go to save his Nexus, his or her Nexus, but 95% chance of him, I'm not going to get into this too much, but I 98% of you are men, so I'm going to refer to you as bros. It doesn't make like it just doesn't make sense to be like be super gender inclusive pronouns. I have done that in the past for a long ass time, and even while doing that, it has still been 90%. Oh, I should have Searing Blazed. It has been 90%. We're dead, and we're dead. It's been still been 90%, 98% men. So, bros, you're my bros. That makes the most sense. Okay, we died. Congrats. Congrats, bro, you got us. That's just the reality of things. And if you're offended by that, I'm not sorry, but I will have a conversation with you about it. Anyway, I mean, if you're one of the 50, then I see you too. Hi. Okay. So we have Sudden Shock, which has Split Second. Fun discussions, right? I think it's a fun discussion. I've gotten some feedback from some people like organize, have your like key point and presentation. I like to just roll off the top of my brain. That's fun for me. No Banefire. I don't believe in Searing Blaze that much. Anger of the Gods is decent. Relic of Progenitus sucks, does nothing. Okay, maybe we want Searing Blaze back in. It is an instant. And 2 Anger of the Gods is probably fine. It's a tough matchup because we're playing against a real tier deck with a deck that is not tier. By the way, here's my game plan. On the 27th or so, when YouTube lets me, I'm gonna change the name of the channel to Travis Wizard, which allows me to more be Travis Wizard and not just Magic for Good. Right? I play other games and do other things. Gonna give that about a month and let people get used to it. And then I'm thinking about changing back to this. Again, my hair isn't like this anymore, but it's a cool piece of art as my profile pic. So what do you think about that plan? Let me know. Travis Wizard with this hand sucks because it only has one land and it doesn't really work. This hand is pretty solid. We have Sudden Shock and we've got Molten Rain. And I like Young Pyromancer. Can go Young Pyro into all this stuff. F6, your move. I'd like to win a game. Or be competitive in a game would be cool. I'm not so greedy that we need to win a game, right? Right. Am I right? Am I right? Your move. Go, 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 go. Why am I blurry? Okay. I will attack. We might go into a Dryad Arbor. We didn't. Dryad Arbor would be a 1/1 coming out of this land. But I want to push the pressure. I don't care. Bruh. Bruh, I don't care. I just want to go. Okay. Here comes something. Blighted Agent. No worries. We've got Lightning Bolt and we've got Sudden Shock for it. Lag. Put a storage counter. Okay, so we've got some red. These storage lands are screwing us. I think five's too many. Oh, tasty morsel. Do we want to attack with the young Pyromancer and then have to sudden shock? I'm actually just going to pass the turn, and then basically whatever the opponent does on this turn, I'm going to sudden shock the Blighted Agent. And then we're going to get down Pyromancer Goggles off the slag heap and use Goggles to clone a Lightning Bolt, which will hopefully clear up the next threat. Should I have attacked with this young Pyromancer? Probably. If it's just one, I don't care. Sudden shock. Bam, no chance of response. Wait, does it not work because there's a young Pyromancer? Oh, could the opponent respond to the Pyromancer trigger? How does that work? I don't know. What I do know is we're going to get Goggles down and be able to bolt, and then from there, say that we can survive, we can clone a Molten Rain. So I actually am liking our chances right now of winning a game. I like to win games. Just one is plenty. So look, we're ahead on board. We don't have any damage on us, and we have all the late game we need in hand. And the even great thing about it is we get to draw a card every single turn. Interesting. I think it makes sense to hold that land because we have a few things that discard lands profitably in our deck. What? Add this much mana. We're getting some lag. I haven't even played Hearthstone yet. I hope that 1-up is fast enough to even play. Come on. Should I move back to the city? I need to call Suddenlink and AT&T. I will pay you any amount of money to have faster internet. Okay, we've got goggles down. So my concern right now is that the opponent can respond to Pyromancer's Goggle with either Vines of the Vastwood or Apostle's Blessing right now. So I'm concerned whether we want to Goggles right now or wait for the opponent's turn. They've got 5 cards, so a lot can go wrong. If we wait for their turn, maybe... I hated this attack. That was... Oh, no, we're gonna get blockers back. I'm gonna use Bolt on it right now. Reason being, if the opponent has Apostle's Blessing, I want to be able to block. I don't want them to get 2 Apostle's Blessings out of the deal. Same target. If we lose damage, I don't care. Okay. They have Vines of the Vastwood or Apostle's Blessing would let it survive. And then there's Vines. So am I glad that I did this now and not later? I don't know. They could have played Vines. We could easily be dead right now. If not, then we're going to untap and clone Molten Rain, and the opponent's going to be on their last turn. So it's an exciting moment to be alive. It's a crazy moment in time. Yeah. How are you doing, by the way? Are you having a good Tuesday or whatever day it is? I hope so. Alright, what's about to happen? Are we gonna get totally overrun? So far, so good. We can see a Blighted Agent come down. Nice. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to Molten Rain. We're kind of screwed on mana again. We're not totally screwed on mana, we just can't do exactly what we want to do. Molten Rain. I'm actually going to go after the blue lands. My reason for doing that is Pendelhaven is not really a big deal to me. It's the same as a pump. This thing pumps up the Glistener Elf. Pump, pump, pump it up. Pump, pump, pump it up. Same target, no. I'm going to go for the breeding pools. Go for the blue lands. They can have their Pendelhaven. It's legendary. They might have a second copy stuck in hand. I want it to go away. And this is going to put the opponent to 10. And we're going to be able to attack the opponent to 7. And then next turn, we're going to have 2 Gitu encampments coming. Which means Nature's Claim. Well, we're kind of done with that anyways. If anything, we wanted it for the red mana. That's interesting. Yeah, it's not a big deal. We don't have any cards left anyways. Alright, time to attack. Put the opponent to 7. They've got the 1 land. We've got blockers. And we've got 2 Gitu encampments coming in next turn for 4, 5, 6, 7. The opponent's going to have to hold back on defense, which they actually can do. And what's interesting is maybe I should not have. Maybe I should have blown up the other one. I don't know. Searing Blaze. Well, that settles that. And that would have been a good one to clone too. They can pump it, but I can't see how they're going to survive this turn. 3 damage to the face puts them to 4. We can just animate, get to encampment, and attack. At this point, the proper courtesy is to go like this and go scoop them up and then move on. I believe that's what they say. Still does 3 to you. And we can wake up our get to encampment and attack with everybody. Exacties. Nice, we won a game. I don't expect to win the match, but to win a game. Right, we beat a tier deck with a homebrew, mono red, kind of random deck, and that's cool. Anger, do we want more? Do we want Anger of the Gods, do we want Anger of the Gods, Countryside Crusher, or Stone Rain as our 3-drop? Or what's the mix that we want? I kind of like how that played out. I think I'm just going to continue as is and go, go, go. Again, if you haven't checked out the TEDx on rethinking stairs, I put a year into that and it came out awesome. Videos already up. I hope you enjoy it. And on my other channel, Travis Wu, I am hopefully will be able to upload today a video on how I prepared for it. Go into great detail, preparation, purpose, practice, performance, peace with the result. So you too can put on an awesome spoken word performance. Yuck. I think I'm gonna keep because going to 6 is not a mulligan, not a guarantee of anything. This hand has two of our better cards in Lightning Bolt and Molten Rain, and if we ever get to 5 mana and alive, we are very likely to win. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep. And I'm gonna fucking gamble the fuck out of this game and bolt the Dryad Arbor. Cool. Do we want a Magmatic Insight? How greedy am I? I'm fucking greedy, yo. I'm fucking greedy. It worked. Although, are we gonna see a Blighted Agent? Hopefully just no Blighted Agent, Mana Screw. Mana Screw. Mana Screw. Bullshit. No. No. Boo. I still like our odds if they don't have another land because we go Stone Rain. I mean, again, if we're alive and we can. Bogus. Bogusness. Boogus. Well, again, if that's the last land, and I think I like the Bolt with the way the game is played out, even if, well, it's hard to say actually. There's another Magmatic Insight. Do I want to gamble? I'm a gambling man. I'm a gambling man. And it worked out okay. There's a sudden shock, but I think I'm going to go for the Stone Rain on the Forest. Keep the opponent off pump mana. And then we'll have sudden shock to basically try to drag it out until we hit Incendiary Command. And if we get there, we get there, we get there. We get there, it'll be crazy. See if they have a land. No land, no mana, no mana, no mana, no mana, no mana. What? No mana, no bagel, no bagel, no bagel. Hey, no bagel, no bagel, no bagel, no bagel. Hey. And yeah, destroy target non-basic land. 2 damage to each creature, destroy target non-basic land. Woo! There goes your things, bro. They're gone. Your things are gone. That's right. And it's time to start pushing. I'm going to keep these incendiary commands to finish. Get to encampment doing work. Molten Rain, I like our odds. I like our odds. I'm holding this land in hand because mana screw, mana screw, mana screw, mana screw. Alright, speed it up. And we've got the kill anyways. At this point, we've got Sudden Shock plus Incendiary Command does 4 damage. This deck is an asshole. Okay, based on the speed of my internet, I might be doing 1 match a day instead of 2 matches a day. I'm not sure. I don't know. F6. This was fun. I asked the opponent, did you have fun? I should have played this land. Whatevs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should have played that. Incendiary command, 4 damage to target player. Blow up your land. Sudden shock you for the win. I win, you can't respond. Okay. Cars out front. And there goes your life. Bada bang. Hope you found that enjoyable. Thank you so much. Much love. I'm out of here. If you have not yet joined the group and the workshop, make sure to do that. If you haven't got the ebook, it's available through links below, Patreon, and so on. And thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Excited to see you in the comments. Follow me on Snapchat, Travis D. Woo. DM me. Let's talk. See you soon. Bam.